यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय निताय गौरंग जय निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरंग जय निताय गौरंग जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री डिवाइन श्री भक्ति वेदांत संश्ल प्रभुपाद की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 2, text number 13. Yadharmasunor rājasūye Yadharmasunor rājasūye निरीक्ष्य दृक्स्वस्त्यायनं त्रिलोकः निरीक्ष्य दृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कार्त्स्न्येन चाद्येह गतं विधातुर् कार्त्स्न्येन चाद्येह गतं विधातुर् अर्वाक्सृतौ कौशलम् इत्यमन्यता अर्वाक्सृतौ कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोर्बत राजसूये निरीक्ष्य दृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कार्त्स्न्येन चाद्येह गतं विधातुर् अर्वाक्सृतौ कौशलम् इत्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोर्बत राजसूये निरीक्ष्य दृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कार्त्स्न्येन चाद्येह गतं विधातुर् अर्वाक्सृतौ कौशलमित्यमन्यता धर्मसूनोर्बत राजसूये निरीक्ष्य दृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कार्त्स्न्येन चाद्येह गतं विधातुर् अर्वाक्सृतौ कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोर्बत राजसूये निरीक्ष्य दृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कार्त्स्न्येन चाद्येह गतं विधातुर् अर्वाक्सृतौ कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोर्बत राजसूये निरीक्ष्य दृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कार्त्स्न्येन चाद्येह गतं विधातुर् अर्वाक्सृतौ कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोर्बत राजसूये त्रिलोकः कार्त्स्न्येन चाद्येह गतं विधातुर् अर्वाक्सृतौ कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोर्बत राजसूये निरीक्ष्य दृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कात्स्नेन जाड्येह गतं विधातु अर्वाकृतो कौशलमित्यमन्यता धर्मसूनोन्वतराजसूये निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कात्स्नेन चाण्डेह गतं विधातु अर्वाक्षितो कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोन्वतराजसूये निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कात्स्नेन चाद्येह गतं विधातु अर्वाश्रितो कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोन्वतराजसूये निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कात्स्नेन चाद्येह गतं विधातु अर्वाकृतो कौशलमित्यमन्यता धर्मसूनोन्वतराजसूये निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कात्स्नेन चाद्येह गतं विधातु अर्वाक्षितो कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोन्वतराजसूये निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं चाद्येर्गतं विधातु अर्वाक्षितो कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोन्वतराजसूये निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कात्स्नेन चाद्येह गतं विधातु अर्वाकृतो कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोन्वतराजसूये निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कात्स्नेन चाद्येह गतं विधातु अर्वाक्षितो कौशलमित्यमन्यता यद्धर्मसूनोन्वतराजसूये निरीक्षदृक्स्वस्त्ययनं त्रिलोकः कात्स्नेन चाद्येह गतं विधातु अर्वाक्षितो कौशलमित्यमन्यता यत् the form which Dharmasunoho of Mahārāja Yudhiṣṭhira Bhakta certainly rājasūya in the arena of rājasūya sacrifice niriksha by observing drik sight swastyayanam pleasing trilokaha the three worlds katsnena in sum total cha thus adhya today iha within the universe gatam surpassed vidhatuhu of the creator Brahmā arvak recent mankind sritau in the material world kaushalam dexterity iti thus amanyata, contemplated. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanta from Srila Prabhupada. Translation: all the demigods from the upper, lower and middle universal planetary systems assembled at the altar of the rājasūya sacrifice performed by Mahārāja Yudhiṣṭhira. After seeing the beautiful bodily features of Lord Krishna, they all contemplated that he was the ultimate dexterous creator of Brahmā, creation of Brahmā, the creator of human beings. Kindly repeat. All the demigods from the upper, lower and middle universal planetary systems assembled at the altar of the rājasūya sacrifice performed by Mahārāja Yudhiṣṭhira. After seeing the beautiful bodily features of Lord Krishna, they all contemplated that he was the ultimate dexterous creation of Brahmā, the creator of human beings. Purport. There was nothing comparable to the bodily features of Lord Krishna when he was present in this world. The most beautiful object in the material world may be compared to the blue lotus flower or the full moon in the sky. But even the lotus flower and the moon were defeated by the beauty of the bodily feature of Lord Krishna, and this was certified by the demigods, the most beautiful living creature. Beautiful living creatures in the universe. The demigods thought that Lord Krishna, like themselves, was also created by Lord Brahmā, but in fact Brahmā was created by Lord Krishna. It was not within the power of Brahmā to create the transcendental beauty of the Supreme Lord. No one is the creator of Krishna, rather he is the creator of everyone. As he says in Bhagavad Gita, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. Dasanda Bhakti Vedanta purport. Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshna Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Uddhava is remembering the beautiful feature, attractive feature of the Supreme Lord. Beautiful bodily features of Lord Krishna. Somehow, since Varshikotsava, we have been continuously hearing the attractive features of the Lord. So, the Supreme Lord, after the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Mahārāja Yudhiṣṭhira was appointed as the emperor. And generally to declare that emperor, the would-be emperor has to perform rājasūya yajna, where he will send horse across the world and across the world to all the different countries. And anyone who is objecting for his being emperor, he holds back that horse and they have to fight. And if he gets defeated, he has to kill himself and give place for another king. So like that, Mahārāja Yudhiṣṭhira also performed rājasūya yajna, and then he sent the horses across and all the kings accepted him to be their emperor. After this, the actual yajna was performed, and for that rājasūya yajna, kings from different parts of the world were all invited, and also all the great sages, Brahmanas, Rishis, they all were invited. All the great Kshatriyas and Brahmanas were all invited for this function. The who's and who's of the world and the universe were all present in the rājasūya, including the demigods. 33 crore demigods were all present. You can just imagine what kind of a function it would have been. For all of them, guest room, for all of them, prasadam, all of them. So it definitely needs lot of expenses. So all that elaborate arrangement was made, the worlds, the universes, who were all there in that place. And the topmost living entities, the demigods, they recognized the Supreme Lord. When they saw Krishna, they were stunned by the beauty of the Lord. Even Bhishma Deva refers to this. And he also says, the same point he also says, that when all those who assembled, they saw the beautiful feature of Lord Krishna. And by that time, Lord Krishna was 125 years old, not 16 years, 125 years. And when they saw the Supreme Lord, they all felt Brahma has invested all his talent in creation, the most beautiful personality, that is Krishna. Just like a sculpture, he can, whenever he makes a model, he uses his best ability. So sometimes some murti will not come, some vigraha will not come in the same best output will not come. Certain times when he uses all his energies to produce the best, he creates the best, most beautiful. So like that, Lord Brahma, he used all his best talent, most mature, to create Supreme Lord. Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki, Shri Nitaya Gaura ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. That is the version of the demigods. So, even in Nectar of Devotion, there is a description of Supreme Lord's most beautiful bodily feature. So it is said, beautiful bodily features which automatically attract the eyes are called ruchira, very pleasing. Ruchira means very pleasing, pleasing to the eyes. Krishna possesses this attractive feature of ruchira in his personal features. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a statement about this. It is referring to this shloka. The Supreme Personality of God in his pleasing dress appeared at the scene of the sacrificial arena when King Yudhiṣṭhira was performing the rājasūya sacrifice. All the important personalities from different parts of the universe had been invited to the sacrificial arena, and all of them, upon beholding Krishna, they considered that the Creator had ended all his craftsmanship in the creation of this particular body of Krishna. All his skills in making, in an art, he has finished off in creation of Lord Krishna. It is said that the transcendental body of Krishna resembles the lotus flower in 8 parts. So Krishna's body in 8 different parts resembles lotus flower. One is his face, his 2 eyes, lotus eyes, lotus face. 2 hands, lotus hands. Navel and 2 feet. In 8 parts of the body, see, it resembles the beauty of lotus flower. The gopis and inhabitants of Vrindana used to see the luster of lotus flowers everywhere, and they could hardly withdraw their eyes from such a vision. Kunti Devi also prays, no? Namah Pankaja Nabhaya, Namah Pankaja Mali, Namah Pankaja Netraya, Namaste Pankajangre. So his face, his 2 eyes, his 2 hands, his navel and his lotus feet are all resemble the beauty of the lotus flower. There are certain characteristics of different limbs which are considered to be very auspicious and are fully present in the body of the Lord. So when you see the Supreme Lord's body, all the auspiciousness is there in his body. When you see him, you will feel auspiciousness. So one friend is talking to Nandaraj about Krishna's auspicious bodily symptom. He studied Krishna's bodily symptom, studying who is this boy. All the auspicious symptoms are there in his body. Detailedly studied. So he is saying, my dear king of cowherds, I can find 32 auspicious symptoms on the body of your son. He has detailedly studied Krishna's bodily feature. 32 auspicious symptoms are there. I am wondering how this boy could have taken his birth in a family of cowherd men. So he is surprised. In Nanda Maharaja's house, such a great person who is in so many auspicious features are present, is born in this family. Generally, Lord Krishna, whenever he incarnates in the family of Kshatriyas or Brahmanas. You take Vamana Deva, he was in Brahmana family. Lord Ramachandra, Kshatriya family. Parshurama, even Brahmana family. But here, even if you consider Krishna as God, he is a Vaishya family, Nanda Maharaj. Generally, Vaishya Shudra is not important to us. So, this wonderful boy with all these 32 auspicious symptoms, how he is born in this family, that is a surprise. There are some features are there. If such features are there, that means he is Supreme Lord or equal to Supreme Lord. Ajanubahulambita Bhujo, like that descriptions are given. So now he is studying. This boy has a reddish luster in 7 places. So that 2 features he is describing. This boy has reddish luster in 7 places. His eyes, the ends of his hands, the ends of his legs, his palate, his lips, his tongue, and his nails. If you see, sometimes deities in some temples, they will paint his hands and legs red in color. You have observed hands red. Huh? In all temples, especially Gaudiya Vaishnava temples, if you see, they'll all be painted. I used to wonder why red. So this is his lips red, his eyes, the corner of his eyes are reddish. Even Lord Madan Mohan, corner of his eyes, little reddish. Lips reddish, nails reddish, hands reddish, lips, tongue reddish, palate inside the mouth. So like that, he is studying the different features of the Lord. A reddish luster in these 7 places is considered to be auspicious. 3 parts of his body are very broad. 3 parts. This one is reddish luster. 3 parts of his body are very broad. What is that? His waist, broad waist, broad forehead, and broad chest. One who has got broad chest is considered very beautiful, auspicious symbol. 3 parts of his body are short. So one is broad part of his body, then short part of his body. His neck is very short, thighs are very short, and genitals. 3 parts of his body are very deep. His voice is very deep, very grave. And nowadays there is a grooming personality grooming courses, and in that course one of the features they teach is how to make your voice grave. The bass should increase. How are you, man? Like that. So Krishna's voice is, he not have to undergo train and all. Naturally it is very grave. His voice is deep. His intelligence is very deep, and his navel is very deep. 3 parts of his body are deep: voice, intelligence, and navel. There is highness in 5 parts of his body. Some elevations are there in his body. What is that? His nose. The nose is elevated. His arms, ears, forehead, and thighs. They are all elevated. In 5 parts of his body there is fineness. His skin, the hairs on his head, and on the other parts of the body, his teeth and his fingertips. Very fine, very soft. The aggregate of all his bodily features is manifest only in the bodies of great personalities. How much he has, this friend of Nanda Mahārāja, study Krishna's bodily feature. And generally in material world, they study like that. From opposite sex they'll study. And they'll find some problem is there, you do some plastic surgery and make it more beautiful. But Lord Krishna, most beautiful. The fate lines on the palm are also considered to be auspicious bodily symptoms. In this connection, one old gopi informed King Nanda, "Your son possesses various wonderful fate lines on his palms. There are the signs of lotus flowers and wheels on his palm. And on his sole, there are signs of a flag, a thunderbolt, a fish, a rod for controlling elephants, and a lotus flower. Please observe how auspicious the signs are." Generally, in our childhood, they used to say, if you have some chakra, shanka in your fingers, so many numbers, then you are great. So we used to search. Anywhere round things are there. So it is there, it is fact. So Krishna also had so many symptoms on his lotus hands. Krishna's body is a city of attractive features, and it is sweeter than sweet. His face, which is like the moon, is sweeter still, and the supremely sweet gentle smile on the moon-like face is like rays of moonshine. Krishna's body is a city of attractive features. So if you go to, why people go to city? They want to see the attractive things in city. Like in Bangalore, in our childhood we used to go to MG Road. MG Road means all beautiful opulence you can see in MG Road. So Krishna's body is a city of attractive features. If you see Krishna's body, only beautiful, attractive features are there. And more than Krishna's body, his face, it's like the moon, is sweeter still. And more than his face, his beautiful smile. So in one Bhagavatam, Kapila Muni is saying, If you simply concentrate on the lotus smile of the Supreme Lord, you will forget all your miseries. If you are suffering any misery or any tension, any headache, material world, so many problems will be there. Just go on looking at his lotus smile. You will forget all the miseries. Actually, it is a fact. We should do this experiment also. You will forget all the miseries. So, Krishna's body attractive, Krishna's face is more attractive like the moon, and Krishna's smile is like the moonshine. The moon is, yes, definitely moon is attractive, but moon's rays are more pleasing. Directly seeing moon, what is the use? But moon rays are more. So like that comparison is given. Therefore, in the beginning days, ISKCON Bangalore, the congregation and folk, they used to always question, why you are calling Krishna Chandra? Generally Radha Krishna, Radha Krishna. So why the deity is called Krishna Chandra? Special Chandra is added. Why? So the description, that explanation was given that time. This is the Lord, the most beautiful objects in the creation is lotus or a moon. So Krishna is always, even though moon has no comparison, but still because moon is the highest beautiful object, so Krishna is compared to as beautiful as a moon, Krishna Chandra, Vrindavan Chandra. Know that all beautiful, glorious and mighty creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. This Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. Ekamshena? See Krishna's splendor. Anything beautiful we see in this world, even the opposite sex, we should only remember Krishna. Oh, how much Krishna is more beautiful than this. Of course, don't go study there. Study Krishna's features. Remember this. My dear Mukunda, if Mother Yashoda, the queen of Gokula, is forced to stand on the fire, and this is the effect of seeing the beautiful face of Lord Krishna. My dear Mukunda, if Mother Yashoda, the queen of Gokula, is forced to stand on fire, but is allowed to see the lotus face, then this fire will appear to be like the Himalayan mountains, full of ice. Himalayan mountain is very cold. So if you make Yashoda stand on fire and keep Krishna's lotus face in front of her, she will be absorbed into the lotus face, and the effect of absorption of lotus face is so cooling that she will not feel the heat. She will actually feel like Himalayan coolness. In the same way, if she is allowed to stay in the ocean of nectar, but is not allowed to see the lotus face of your grace, then even this ocean of nectar will appear to her like an ocean of arsenic poison. If you remove Krishna and put her into a wonderful vision, comfortable, she will not be very happy. Let the anxiety of Mother Yashoda of Vraja, always expecting to see the lotus face of Krishna, be glorified all over the universe. Therefore, Kunti Devi is praying, Vipada Santuta, let more and more danger come, so that I can see your lotus face again and again. Dhoto darshanam yatsya apunarbhava darshanam. One cannot avoid the influence of mental energy even when one is on the transcendental plane. Sometimes disturbances come, but the agonies and anxieties of the devotees are at once mitigated when they think of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in His beautiful form or the smiling face of the Lord. The moment the devotees remember the beautiful face of the Lord, they'll forget all the miseries. The Lord bestows innumerable favors upon his devotee, and the greatest manifestation of his grace is his smiling face, which is full of compassion for his pure devotees. So among all the mercy of the Lord, the beautiful, pleasing features of God that the Lord graces on the devotee, one is his beautiful smile. Let's say, carefully observing the deity is so important. We get absorbed into the beautiful features of the deeds. It's very practical. If by devotion service one gets the result of pious activities and sees Lord Krishna's face, what can he relish with his two eyes? His greed and thirst increase twofold by seeing the nectarian face of Krishna. Due to his inability to sufficiently drink that nectar, he becomes very unhappy and criticizes the Creator for not having given more than two eyes. It's a feeling of Raganuga Bhakta. What is this Brahma? He created only two eyes. He should have created thousands of eyes to see this beauty. And even though he created two eyes, that eyes are blinking also sometimes. So in between it is disturbing my vision. And that's what devotees are. Devotees do not ask anything from the Lord in exchange for their service. Even the most desirable liberation is refused by devotees, although offered by the Lord. Thus, the Lord becomes a kind of debtor to the devotees, and he can only try to repay the devotees' service with his ever-enchanting smile. The devotees are ever satisfied with the smiling face of the Lord, and they become enlivened, and by seeing devotees so enlivened, Lord himself is further satisfied. So, Varnachanyam, one prayer is there, no? Param Deva, na moksham vadimva, nachanyam vrineham, varesha piha. You have the capacity to give any vara, including liberation, but I don't want. Nachanyam, I don't want them. Then what do you want? Just I want to see your Lord's face, continue to in that Bala Rupam. Lotus, that Damodarashtakam prayer, Krishna's that Damodara form, you want just be absorbed into it. So to meditate on the Supreme Lord is to meditate on the activities, form, pastimes, name and fame of the Lord. That is easier than what is imagined as meditation on the impersonal feature. It is practically no meditation or simply a waste of time, because very seldom is the desired result obtained. The devotees, however, meditate upon the Lord's actual form and pastimes, and therefore the Lord is easily approachable by devotees. This is also stated in the Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter. The Lord is not different from his transcendental activities. It is indicated also in this sloka that Lord Krishna will actually present before human society, especially in connection with the battle of Kurukshetra, was accepted as the greatest personality of his time, and although he might not have been recognized as the supreme personality of God. No one can appreciate the beauty of Krishna by properly discharging his occupational duty, or by austerities, mystic yoga, cultivation of knowledge, or by prayers. Only those who are in the transcendental platform of love of God, who out of love engage in devotional service, can appreciate the transcendental beauty of Krishna. Such beauty is the essence of all opulence and is only appreciated in Goloka Vrindavana and nowhere else. In form of Narayana, the beauties of mercy, fame, etc., all established by Krishna. But Krishna's gentleness and magnanimity do not exist in Narayana. They are not only found in Krishna. So Krishna is even beautiful than Narayana. Therefore, even Lakshmi Devi is wanting association of Narayana. So, this beautiful description about Lord Krishna's beauty. And when a devotee gets attracted, that is the perfection. Seeing the beautiful face of the Supreme Lord. So that beautiful feature here, Uddhava is remembering of the Lord, which he has personally felt, personally seen. So therefore, deity service, deity, observing the deity is so important. Carefully, every detail we have to observe. Detail how he is dressed, what color he has worn, what color deity jewelry. Such absorption will forget all the different attractions in this material world. Gradually. How it will happen, we don't know the science. Science we don't know. We have faith, Guru and Krishna follow. It will happen, that purification. Any questions? Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.